Thank you. As you join, you make sure you share. Thank you so much. Thank you. I want to thank all man and you join this live show at this time with almost 250,000, despite the bad handler from the big tech. They make sure they suppress this page, but thank all man, don't come in here. Once you come in, make sure you share extensively. We'll try to get all man on board. As you be aware, today is December 10th, we're in Thursday. Tomorrow will be Friday, we should already enter weekend. And we get all this big news, will come beautiful news for the Favours Ambazonia Southern Cameroon, so that people will begin to realize exactly how Cameroon be a failed state and how much we don't progress as the people of Ambazonia. One start first thing first, for thank the United States of America, we see the protection where we activists will get and hear from America, which is very vital, which is the key. And then we don't see the new shift, which I call a paradigm shift from the Russians. And that one be thanks to our diplomacy. Now, not say before Russia be talk for, now watch and see RTV, where Russian ambassador be talk, now watch all Russian diplomats them. They be talk say they don't want to hear nothing about Amba, say they did for Cameroon integrity, sovereignty, and so on and so forth. But after we go for Russian embassy, when I be watch that video, we feel we be go there, we go explain the situation where they go on back home, where to be happen. Russia not take upon itself, and I don't watch the UN Security Council, when I don't see the new position where Russia don't take them. And they will be very happy, say all Ambazonians they follow this thing, but when I see a change of policy from a foreign power, and I need no side way, the contact come out. Now, either way, you know, despite the suppression for this page, all the manipulation way, this policy they run the big tech they do, we still get a lot of now still come out here for make sure say on a share. They don't tremendously make sure say they limit our notifications, but we still get people who must always come here can watch. They always find go online, go type, say if Eric Tataw live or not. So we'll be very, very happy. Say Russia don't stand firm, and all my way to follow, I go read where Russia talk today. For the first time, Russia don't call for negotiations. Negotiations between Cameroon, the Republic of Cameroon and Ambazonia. So now she say diplomacy fine. And we will continue to do this. Now, either way, I will still take this moment for tell when I say When we go for Russian embassy, we see them. All man be say, or carry flag, they go explain today, they give it card, we write, and so on and so forth. Suppose they talk say, oh, not only we, how many will go there and so on and so forth. But today, when I don't see the results for that diplomacy, what we doing. That one go so we can't talk say every time we can't stand online to say, oh, Amba on a for must help, so that will go so no. Now if you put the way they be help for print banner, they do small contribution, forget the small things them, but the LM they send speaker system, megabit, they come out right for Dela with them who come, who join here, now in this will don't change the face of the revolution. Now when I continue to tell Ambazonia, they say, now few committed patriots them, they go change this game. Not be a handful of people the way their own eye again only for thief money. This one be very important. Today, if you should up for Nigeria, you're glad. Say Russia don't call for negotiation. If you should up for Norway, for Holland, for Germany, if you did some side for America, maybe you did Alaska, Hawaii, Michigan. If you did any side, all we don't see and say a few people them, they be monster the courage, they go for Russian embassy, they go inform Russia for the first time for Ambazonian diplomacy, they tell Russia, show the genocide pictures them. Tell Russia they kill in the way Cameroon government don't do them against our people. And I be proud for say I be champion that protest. Today, for UN Security Council, Russia for the first time, they don't talk about the root cause. Now, why your video? Why explain for the how this thing start from teachers of the colonial era, all those things. Today the game don't change. And if you take the credit, if you take the credit, yes, all man they see what to be happen here. Of course, Sister JC can be the it not be the whole 8 million Ambazonia because they know. Now a few people for about 30, they because they go change the game. So if you say congratulations, that's why I don't talk say. This fight, it not be now, we will liberate Ambazonia for all man, but not be all man they ready for any sacrifice for the liberation. Not be all man they ready for sacrifice for the liberation. That is why as Ambazonians we must stay focused. And forget those chit-chat, those small gossips, those noisemakers and way that don't work for Facebook. Now if you can find something for attachment to Eric Tataw name. And Eric Tataw don't even care because you know, he always be that way. Say when God give you correct or give you finger for crashing. That is the fact. So it be very important. Me, all Ambazonians they rise up. We not contribute money, give how many millions for it. We not give Eric Tataw $1, no. But we go do the one most significant thing. We don't change the mind for this one of the strongest world powers. Today, Russia be talk say Cameroon must come negotiate with Ambazonia. It's not talk for any place about inside UN Security Council. You see the point? For inside UN Security Council. Any man will never read that story, I will put a verbal nasiam. So that me all man way in Ambazonia make you know which way to go on. So now why that will come over tell now? So, when I get the deputy permanent representative of Russia to the UN, where in name na Anna, if you call her Anna, it talks say the conflict be rooted in colonialism. And the only way, where you know diplomats get where they talk, say yes, the regional election is a step towards, but say they will only resolve that issue on the table of negotiations. 2 days ago, a grand interview for Guardian Post, I talked the same thing. Say no matter what you probably do, he can negotiate with we. And that way, when they say UN Security Council they come up, and the surprise, how all Ambazonians they put that ear for year they talk. Plus, the people that they insist say they don't want to hear nothing from UN, they want only hear things from Swiss. Now, I say between UN and Swiss, now get power. Go look all the other parties there, they come there for the Security Council. Now, only one man mentions Swiss when at Germany. Now, Germany, one person. The rest, they talk about negotiation, leave them open. Then I go show and I say, when you put the 199 talk about the same thing, one go talk, you go for the one way one talk. No. You see now this crap eaters will not carry now that way Germany talk the spread and the whole place. How Germany don't call for Swiss negotiation. But they forget say Germany now 1% of the people that come for Security Council where they can't give a briefing. So we all must stand on the path of the truth. Russia don't come on board. Next week, hopefully, we will mobilize again for go thank Russia and then for show them more killings. So when I do Facebook, when I make noise every day, I don't always tell you one thing, and I don't ever hesitate to remind you the noise makers on Facebook. And all they make noise on WhatsApp. Say some one person there way God don't do now the revolution way. It will always go now for the direction where victory must come out. When I get armed robbers in the name of leaders, every day they make that noise, collect money. You never see them get that initiative, say, okay, if you go Russia, for go talk. They say, oh no, if you go Russia, not define with America, and so on and so forth will happen. Let me tell you one thing, diplomacy be open, an open field, playground for everybody. Do your own. No, you saw a country now, if you say Russia or America, that's a wonderful enemies. You know, say they talk backstage, you don't know. So show your good faith for all the people in power at the time. Today, now President Trump will say thank you for the thing they don't do. And we'll be grateful. Say, give me now a mandate. He give me the protection for stay here. If Jen whatever they go on and so on, we're not even to talk about the politics for here where they go on. All man is waiting to go on. People they believe where they believe. But Supreme Court is the final judge for this country. 20th December, January we will know. When new administration come, now we will follow for work with the new administration. So now she don't forget the vex say some man is support Trump, some man is support Biden. We say are concerned with who is support, who is support. Follow that way the system we talk. If Trump make noise from today to tomorrow, Biden make noise from today to tomorrow, now 20th January will not be president. And after the inauguration president, any man they talk that one down their own business. So not be true every day we not come from the head like home. Ambazonians must know one thing. Only the truth shall set us free. Only the truth. Only the truth shall set us free. Please, any man not get volume for this show, you got to go out there, you come in, or you start your device. Volume there very perfectly. So they found Russia for the new approach. And I say Ambazonia, they're not share, they're not glad. But which of them don't call, say, oh, brother Eric, thank you. I remember that day we go for Russia embassy. No man. Apart from two of my sisters, they say, hey bro, you see that this year we go to answer for Russian embassy? I say, of course. When I go up, come down. That trip we go to on that day, it get a huge impact for Russia decision for Security Council. Because we go Washington, they tell we right, do this, and we educated them very well on the situation. Man, make me know one thing. Listen very, very attentively. No man, not to go for France or embassy, go demonstrate, then the country or the security for that country, not know some person don't come there. They must brief and detail the foreign policy organs for that country for know why that people they come there. That is what you people don't know about protests in front of embassies. If you go for any embassy, you see that door, they don't stand in the police comes, okay, no, now everything on this side. Now diplomacy that. Now diplomacy that. So I know she don't hear every day when they say, oh, the one, when I say no, na B, they go C, when I say na W. That brings me to talking about some very important two things that don't happen for Bamenda this week. Number one, the killing of that Pekin, Mso McPeace, where they kill for Mbengwi Road, that primary school Pekin, where military bomb me. Well, I don't see the write up for they on top of our National Telegraph page. If you need to follow National Telegraph, go there, write, they read, and then make sure they share. Because the heavy right way, military keep Pekin, you there for them to go read them for free, not even share them. So that means go for other people, they more sensitized for the military to do them. You know one share them, because according to you, if you say, if you share on Facebook or give Eric at $1. For your information, Facebook you pay no man where they post a link for. In fact, I even go to pay Facebook or the post for Facebook if you don't know. People they with their own page, now business page where they pay sponsored before they did for Facebook. But on own, I get free news and no one share. So now see that Pekin where they kill him, McPeace, where they kill it for Bamenda. Now killing military. Military bomb the Peking, bomb me for their compound. Bomb the Peking, kill them. This one go for confirm security. Mommy and father don't know. Say Cameroon military, that Peking then are waiting. Class 2. Only class 2. For neighborhood bilingual nursery and primary school. From Tataw, for Bamenda. They kill him. The same military do for Kumba. Though they go this trip in disguise. That's what they are doing everywhere. Because military, anything they send a boy Peking, they just shoot them. They don't care your age. And I'll tell you why. Because Cameroon government don't get a strategy that from the presidency. Say any people they have 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, every 2 months when a boy kill him. Now so poor Biagi order. I will tell you why. Because of the anticipation if the war stay 10 years, 12 years, 8 years. Pick you 8 years now or 5 years, it will don't be almost 50, go be able to carry gun. So they will kill them now. That's why people should understand. Now we people say, oh, military don't kill that Peking, the bomber, no Amber, no can complain. We report on Telegraph. But today what we report say, for Bamenda, people don't hold placard, they talk say no to kidnapping. And they will conclude based on eyewitness report say, the kidnapping be largely blamed on Amber. Then support the guy say, oh, every Tataw, why he write so? Why he do so? Why he do so? It's why they say maybe the woman of the Republic and so on. I look there and laugh. And that time put, I need to take 1 second to delete them from National Telegraph. We get a lot of following, to be honest. I will not need to put it, they can't talk to you, they out of context. I delete them immediately. And me and Ambazonians, they learned this one today. Even I don't notice, I be one of the most courageous activists who I need to listen down at small dirty talk them. I do it to be good for the revolution and for the image of my integrity. Listen very attentively. Kidnapping being largely blamed on Amber, the answer is yes. Write them down. Now me editor to talk. And now, instead of when I go take the truth for sure, we reverse the situation. I can't quarrel with the women and the truth. Killing and bombing be largely blamed on the military, the answer is yes. So if you say if I not tell, right say it be largely blamed on Amber, it means if you say put it on the ground and others don't know. They know already. So I just reassert now the integrity of heritage to a National Telegraph. You want and you will be Amber, you want and me foreign power, me they believe me say now Cameroon government go key picking them for school for Kumba, which is the case as I stated. But at the same time, you want me lost my credibility for foreign powers by not citing a simple fact that is well known and established. That is the point. That's what you guys are going through. There is no negotiation with that fact. And the people that come up with Bamenda go protest, they get right. And I want to encourage any other community. Each time, the communities, una protest if they kidnap una. Me no man for diaspora and not stay for they tell you trash. Say me should don't for them. Man don't know why that they go protest. You know why? Before Wolfie come go protest, they don't go protest because they fear those guns. Because they Amber nobody kidnap. Now when I say it be largely blame on Amber, it means a waiting. It means a part be blame on the Republic. But where is the highest percentage going? On Ambers. And how do we reverse that? So now talk say so what I talk say who they kidnap for Bafut, for example. All mine are Bafut man no. Say that so that Bafut they can't take that and ask money. And until that stops, every time will never stop telling you put the truth. You know if you do me nothing. I get the hugest following. I remain the most honest Ambazonia activist. Nobody beats my honesty. Because I'm going to say it anytime, any day. Yes. You know if ever no man no be think my dignity. So, not be some person who can tell me, say, oh, why you go to say, be largely blame on Amber? Until we stop the nonsense, tell the boys about stop the kidnapping. We are going nowhere. Bamenda don't start rise now. The whole plague will rise. And let me tell you, you cannot fight your people. You know why Biano will be able to be because we get population support. I'm telling you last time, when we lost that population support, forget about the war. So what I do, and I do not cleansing. For remind about diaspora, not for stay for a year. When you see say they go to protest against kidnapping, you can't make let's say one can say, oh no, it is not the Amber who are doing this work. Mean that you are not informed. But I tell you as an on the ground investigator. Say, wait to right be largely be on Amber is a fact. Call inside 10 People they call them for any locality about kidnapping. They go tell you 90% blame and for Amba. That's the truth. True, not true to say Atanga you boys a day. By not taking the advantage for not condemn the one who's in Amba them. Now they kidnap on Bafu. Inside Bamenda. You don't want to condemn them. You want to crucify them, you can't tell you the truth. They claim say why independence, you go kidnap your own people. When I tell you the truth, you can't say, okay, oh, the editor maybe the work for the Republic. It go better me look me so. Than say, man, leave me, they kill the very people the way they want, they claim for liberate them. So there is no way I will compromise my integrity and the truth to support some hooligans and way they go cash for the for ransom. It will not happen. If you want to tell me whatever name, the history will remember Eric Tataw. Like one act where we stand up for the oppressed people, where they are so-called liberators, then they use them like gold mine. And the issue of kidnapping boils down to one central level: diaspora thievery. Yes, diaspora thievery. How the boys not kidnapped, by the way? When they contribute money, say okay, they will go for Bafu. Some person will Bafu, they will diaspora go take all the money, they chop and do it in and delay for send the money before you want to reach the boy already must go kidnap. They want whatever they say they be government, they will contribute money, they better go pay their house rent. Before you want to the boys will go kidnap. They want any part, any man waiting for your way, you know, say I don't ever can do anything with concern money, I delay one day, me can't write for here. Bring me the proof. People they die, refugee they not get chopped. When they go get chopped now for pour the way, they never even for any refugee come out of you banner, show na so na be president. President they my food. Go and not even know side of una not know vote for Russia embassy. I'm robbers. I don't know, she don't to say, oh no, every time. So I forgot say, okay, my go right say they be protesting against military. Say the kidnapping is largely done by the military, which is not true. And of it dirty, better not write the story, which of course I'm obliged to write. Because that was news. It was happening right there. And we got the proofs. So if you be Amber, where she done for what's up good, if you say Eric Tataw, my tell you one thing. Well, by now, I never don't know me. No man know they intimidate me when I want to talk the truth. No man, they don't burn the person, including my partner, to come out grave. Can't tell me say no for right now. So when they send me voice message, why did you write Cameroon and put the Cameroon flag there? Remove it now, pull it down right now. I said, what? Can you imagine? What? I told my friend, please. When you go type for your Samsung phone, by the way, National Telegraph don't introduce a new form of reporting where even BBC, CNN, and the rest, they need to do them for their Facebook pages. Where the hashtag country, they will put a flag. Go look at very well. Most of the people, they will start doing and copy from we. Look at anywhere, they don't do it. Why? Because we get suggestions, and then we should not want me to talk, say, okay, if person for Uganda, because first of all, we write gen na G-E-N, we say information or info. We write gen hashtag, but see and say, person for Uganda, if pass information we concern Uganda from our Facebook page, we not pay interest, because say, National Telegraph not be Ugandan based, it is US based, but it report news all over. So, we want to make sure say me any country, because we get viewers from all over. Me any country get interest, immediate interest. We call out for journalism proximity. So we introduce the proximity tenant on our Facebook page where Uganda man just say any man where there for Uganda where you see Ugandan flag on top any news article, not care for no idea, it be based for your country. You must immediately try to find out what's going on, apart from having a picture from somebody from Uganda. And another reason is because not be all man for Uganda popular like the president and the opposition, but we want to report some issue where they rape some person for some small local for some area for Uganda, where some other people there for Uganda don't know that area, and Uganda is there for diaspora. They only identify their country, now maybe by the president, by the opposition, or by their flag. So we have to use that particular thing. And then somebody say, why you go put Cameroon flag when you talk about Ambazonia? Whether or not you go up, they will discuss now through Cameroon, where they discuss Ambazonia. And which man mentioned Ambazonia for UN Security Council? Why wanna still share the story? But now that Eric Tataw do una bidding for to indignify our own company, our own name. would go according to international trends. When I don't read all my talk say Anglophone regions, because that is the right way to put it for people to get for gain sympathy. Not be say you can't force. Why not go force the Russian president talk say must call that name say Ambazonia? Forgot the query. But you share and say okay, don't call for negotiation. But one thing is clear: negotiation has been called. Must you mention? That's a problem. Stereotype. Even go for Facebook. Facebook get each time you type Sudan, you give space for Samsung phone, especially you see flag or come out if you click on the flag. But go click Ambazonia and see if you get flag. Because those countries they be put there based on recognition. Now I go get anything say first of all say this man won presidential election with Facebook they project something else based on the legal institutions in America, they will block that post or they will suppress them terribly. Because they say you not be consistent with the facts of the country. So people must be able to identify with professionalism. Every time to not be some, I'm not one of these who are strict talkers in the WhatsApp group. No, I'm a professional. I'm a trained journalist by excellence. I do 104 credit for university. Graduate. I don't read plenty journalism books and theories. So I don't get any riff I will not come up for WhatsApp campus say one dictate for me. I get for write news. You learn for write news outside. But some man will be medical doctor, can't tell me so no, you should have written like this. Which I ever can't tell you say me use na scissors cut person here for operation. You want to tell me to have use them for my own job. So just for me, not tell me say they tell me say this and this. Which I ever can't tell you say no for COVID-19, go take now, you must take now this. That is not my job. But if I tell you, say for journalism, you must do so, you must answer the 5 W's and 8 for being able to complete the story. But now Ambazonia, I one can tell you, one can teach me. I'm not be just any ordinary journalist. I'm a professional and I'm a CEO of a media organ, multimedia company, with a whole structure set there, registered in this country. So the man don't come for WhatsApp group because if you say I be Ambazonia, I be pro Ambazonia, if you say you can't tell me any kind of thing for my page, or can't tell me oh you are doing this, you are doing that, and so on and so forth. So, some person suggested they use Argentina flag for now, clap for yourself. Of course, you can use them for your personal post. But you don't expect a media house where maybe Donald Trump they read them, or Mike Pompeo, or a lot of people they read them. Might go to Argentina flag where I talk about Ambazonia. That one I don't discredit myself forever. So I don't talk to my dog pass this as a lesson. There's no way you know bring your dictates on the journalism ambit being practiced by a professional. No, me and you will not go journalism school together. So under normal circumstances, now why I see for una WhatsApp group them, any man can anything about journalism, say every Tataw should have done it, and he even answer on put it on my own post, call me private for back, if he talk that issue. I want to say I go to argue some man, he tell me something for writing an amber, so writing this, why go write this, you get writing a southern. It's never going to happen. I don't talk this from time immemorial. I'll use the word time immemorial, so one can tell me say no, I'm not going to use them because time immemorial means say. You don't even know the definition. So thank all man way it be a patriot, it follow telegraph, it share. All who know that they watch me for Eric Tataw, close to over 1,000, despite the vaccine page be suppressed. When I get a responsibility for going out there, when this time I get post for telegraph, and I share them all over for our pages. Because now on our own BBC and CNN. Look very well for all media organs who design the best logo. Look BBC logo, look Al Jazeera, look everywhere. But we have the best when it comes to logo. But our own people, they will do how? They go there for day now, can't tell you say no, you get for right now so. You write age, they say no, you say it's about time we went to play the ball or whatever. They say, oh, you're not for right now, when? You forgot right now, about time we go. They won't correct your English, you know. You talk say I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry still means like the same as I'm sorry. They say no, it can't mean I'm sorry. Now what kind of grammar with the journalists they talk? For them now they know the grammar by the journalists. So that's the problem we are facing. And I take this moment for educate we continuously on that nonchalant attitude of trying to teach a professional his job. You can make suggestions, not them say, pull down that post, who be you? Because you even get my number, who be honest. If you have you pass or get CEO for CNN a number. But for them within a cycle, they get the number. And they respect that. You fit suggest from me, if you get heated debate, but not be issue concern my job. Tell me, suggest from me, say, boy, not see and so for do so. I will explain for you as I explain so. Not come my inbox can tell me, say, oh, you must do so, must do you who? As who? Let me tell you one thing. You see, the whole I just tried to do dummy for a magazine. Now people in this. As I know I finish. I do dummy for magazine where it come up. Wait to be dummy. Dummy now, the sketch for how the original magazine will look like, where all the editor-in-chief they do and all paper they do dummy. Dummy now physically see the when a 40 page the bend and get for command to 40. You start allocating, okay, front page go there, so this story go there and a dummy that. Now only one man get the decision for the dummy for National Terror magazine. Now me, Eric Tataw. If I put say page 8 na this, if you make the well noise of Facebook or WhatsApp, you know if you change the play that page for them. Because I'm the gatekeeper. The only man will dictate for me now. So if he put his story or he add an advertiser, it's okay. I want back page. He go pay the worth for the back page. If not $20,000, he go pay. Yes, oh, we sell page for the magazine up to $10,000 per page, and people are buying. You not buy, you leave them because we print a lot of copies and we get a wide reach and we advertise for their business very well. So I take this time for discuss this issue. Journalism is social science, not be something for picking them for WhatsApp to make noise. Not because they don't make Ambazonia don't get crisis, don't create WhatsApp group. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry for WhatsApp group, you write any nonsense because no, it doesn't work like that. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, it be important, very imperative. Please, if you read one news, read them quietly, and if you hesitate for block any man with not bring a suggestion, but we can outright they can accuse me on some issues because of a news article, we not get any proof. I just block you, delete you permanently, and I bet you God will get too many followers. To be honest, people when you don't have a national page and I say, people they need even follow the page. But they go every Monday, they go click right National Terror for Facebook, they scroll down, look the news, read them, go there. Yes, they did in millions where they do and so. That's what you don't know. So we don't create that particular panache that we get the poorest and people know it. So stop being naughty in my inbox, please, or on those are chicken WhatsApp groups. When it comes to Amber, we do it better than all of you making noise on WhatsApp groups there. So I don't compromise my integrity because some person talk say, oh, this and so on and so forth. Listen, please. The fact that you know me, not be guaranteed for PC alter will be lenient. National Telegraph is National Telegraph. If you are commenting there, treat it right. And all of my followers, each time when I post anything, when I go every day for that page, when I go share, when I click on like, when I comment, great job. That is the way to go. Now, what are they in thousands? Sometimes I forget for doing. In thousands, when I get for doing every day. That's what you're supposed to do now. All your supporters, you pay no money for read that page. So it be very imperative. Well, if you call me back, I'm on a live show, please. Thank you. So it be very imperative we know this fact. Yeah, it be very, very important. Most of them say they post that thing for their WhatsApp group and for their pages, and they can't read that for Telegram. Go post them. Look now, they put countries who hashtag the country, put their flags. You see, I'm very soon ahead of use them across social media. But no man can refer to the Visiana for every country. You see, I'm those that one. Do the hashtag thing there for their heading. They have never done that before. But it's a journalism technique based on the fact of listen to our people who are readers. We get readers across all African countries. Europe, Asia, America. So we are, National Telegraph is the biggest news company reporting news from Cameroon. Yes, the biggest. Everybody will be copying from us, from our structure. We got the app, we got the radio, we got the online TV, we have the website. Everybody. Some of them they are coming behind now with radio stations. They give them all the advice. So there's no way some person will come tell me, say, okay, oh no, you are supposed to do this, don't do that. Bamenda, people they protest against kidnapping. You tell me, say, I'm not for talk, say, who tell me, say, now lastly, Amber they be blamed. Why don't we ask me that same question? That will be talk, say, now military keep picking up Kumba. Why don't you ask me? But we believe him. Because you know, say, I get credibility, but why not favor you? And he write news not be love. No be music why they sing and say you more like them. News na news. That's why they call it news. So it come, it favor you today, tomorrow it not favor you. So me all man be aware. There's one man we know ever line the day we need cross. No man, nobody need cross. Every man last daughter need cross that line. When it comes to my integrity, forget it. We don't do everything for bringing them down and not succeed. So people can say, why people they still overread Eric Tataw? Because that is the channel that gives you the right news. And he make mistake for name for school, name for person. We give the news exactly the way it happened. And if at all make mistake, which we can always make because we are not human. For example, the other day, we will type Rwanda, we go type na Uganda. When that kind of computer pop up, pure the comment for the and we tell us, okay, thank you, we had to correct it immediately. Although you know, not be updated for some point aside, those mistakes that will always happen. But what is important is that you come there and say, okay, yes, thank you, we acknowledge it. Because you don't fight facts. But if Uganda man will tell you, oh, sorry, you don't make mistake, you want right now Rwanda. But Ambama can cost you. Because if you say, now only so you get for no, and then when they won't cost you back, you start saying, oh, why is he insulting? I'm supposed to insult you if you insult me. Because if I tolerate you, we tolerate you for too long, some of you just go about doing things anyhow. So when I don't see exactly which I talk about the strength of our diplomacy, about which way Russia don't do, which way America don't do. Today, American President Donald Trump, he declared the sovereignty of Morocco over the West Sahara. When I see an all, we don't publish on national telegraph. Which way that one mean for Cameroon? I'll explain one thing. Cameroon will hope for getting kind of declaration against Amber. Just mind say Trump just got to say, oh, no, Amber stuff is this, is not supposed to do this and so on. Cameroon already win. But America, they say, they only call for waiting negotiation all time because they know saying our right. Yes. Not because they know saying our right. So Cameroon already failed diplomatically. All Cameroon in noise. See, King Mohammed, they sit for Ethiopia, for Morocco. He do it. He just come out calm. He be meet up with Trump. Now, you see that Trump announced their union or their partnership with Israel. Then Trump don't recognize their sovereignty over Sub-Saharan. You know how that will broken the Israeli people. It go broken them down. But for our case, we'll be protected of America. And Cameroon government don't succeed all the way for getting kind of declaration from Trump administration. Nobody get them. But instead, they tell you, oh, Cameroon, you are killing people. Like the military is killing people. You have to go for negotiations. Let the US talk begin. So Cameroon is finished. When I see how many teachers and the way Cameroon is struggle, where Cameroon define them. How many teachers the way Cameroon define them, they don't. Most of them don't escape. Most of them don't escape. How many military people the way Cameroon define them? Most of them don't escape. Some they don't die. See, they cry to they say they don't lose military, some of the military they don't defect and so on and so forth. So this one be important for show the Ambazonian people the pathway the revolution they go. I will continue to talk. Say regional election will be now a non. It's a no. It not get no factual change about our independence struggle. It only come now for remind we for the failures of leaders of diaspora. They claim to they collect money. They become reason to stop regional election. So regional election can pass very successfully. And they see how people they put in a picture, say they burn taxi for boy and so on and so forth. So that's further failure. Because why election hold chief they go vote, you go burn as on poor taxi money taxi. Now I will end this show because I want to make sure it will be very brief. I'll just think we'll get for try to educate on this aspect. I'll end this show with you when I see things that happen for Douala and other parts. What we can announce things that happen. Last week I be announced. And I be see what will happen. All man see what will happen. Today again now waiting. Now Thursday I see announcing when I will see more action between Douala, Yaoundé, Bafoussam in the days ahead. When I say the last time I talked, it must take 2 days something happened. From that time, carrying on nothing never happened. Today I can't talk negotiate, it will happen. Because I know how to get it done. So this fight don't be a personal fight. Now personal fight. We not come because you see Facebook don't send kind things. Say, oh, this man, they have reported you are doing this and so on and so forth. I just stay quiet. Now, henceforth, I don't mean I say file, they will fight. We must concentrate on the targets that we are exploring for the Bala Republic. It be very, very important. It be absolutely very, very important. Absolutely very important. We got to make sure we completely destroy the Republic to Cameroon. And the techniques and the resources they especially human resources, we get them. But for succeed, we get to cut the diaspora cartel. We got to cut the diaspora cartel. The armed robbers, they take money here. You see, all the money they don't take them. They not if you even stop one councillor for not go vote. And they get their surrogates, they can report saying elections partially took place in Fako. No. Elections took place very effectively in Fako and beyond. Partially is a biased reporting. So we got to be on the targets. We got to be on the targets. Everybody who will watch me, make sure so you share this show. If you know how to share, go share. Share, click on like, and hashtag justice for Kumba. Always hashtag that. Because everybody remind the Republic for the evil they don't do them against our people. We got to make sure so remind the Republic continuously for the evil they don't do them against our people. So we got to hashtag for justice for Kumba. So we got to concentrate on across the Mongo. That's what wins the war. And for you to concentrate now for boycott any $1 for these people, they chop my trip to Boya. And the one they chop money for draft, or they lie about money for draft. And it is simple how you can move this ahead. People they get projects, people they identify, okay, they fit do this for it, they fit do this for it, they fit do this for it. Most of them contact me. If you get directly, you send the money for them directly. Make sure of the project. Some of them they even execute them. They even agree with you, execute the project, send you pictures of them, then you pay. So that's how it's supposed to be. So nothing always ever calculate and say, my done one thing, I will still repeat them, and probably tomorrow for my next show. No way, not this. We man with it for America. Go take money, send them for you, we get one thing about do. Listen very attentively. Listen very attentively. Please, hashtag justice for Kumba. So that is the situation. Yes. That is the situation. So now therefore understand which side the truth they. Don't give your $1 to an armed robber in America or in Europe. Look at the project. The project, can they execute the project? Yes. Who can do it? Look at all those frameworks. Then you put your money for it. If you want a project by project, say give 2 million, 3 million, 10 million, can you take out the governor? Can you take out a Geo? Yes. Go take this 2 million, go and take it out. Imagine how many 10 million safe or 5 million safe a day for inside $1.4 million US. You know how many targets of a striker? That's it. Because if you even give money, 30 million for my day for inside governor's office, if you need a governor. Yes. That will take some armed robber for you to take and go pay a lease, chop crap. Every day when I only talk say guns are coming. But when I go chop na crap, like say some place every day for some side for the well where they put gun. Even toy gun for Christmas, ever see inside crap. Now actually you don't see crap where they put gun. Even toy, you don't see toy crap with gun inside. You don't see toy gun and toy. You don't see they don't make toy gun take and put inside toy crap. Crabs and then a toy crabs they buy or picking on Christmas. Ask any for their Christmas where you know. If any place they combine toy gun and toy crab. Then when I did for you, the confusion I say every day. Ma will go chop the crab fine, drink the wine. So that some of you don't even know. Because if you see crabs, the way they cook crabs for some place them, Say Sako go see correct crap, so take money, send them for you. Me go do it with the money. Me go do it with the money. You want import na crap from back home. So we have to be careful. We get to be careful. Imagine, say, if we allocate 5 million for each project. Say 5 million, take care of this one. Okay, you want to take care of the governor, this is 30 million. You give who there for governor's office, announce and say you get 30 million, but take governor down. If some one man inside governor office, no, take governor, can take the money for you. But do it. When I take money, people they take money, they say they pay Facebook TV, Facebook page. We not get the least follow page for Ambazonia when all fake pray for the worship. Chris Anu ABC. One eye TV equipment, you not get that. One eye microphone, you not get that. When I say they pay 16,000 every month. You know it will be $16,000. That's enough money to add another $16,000 and take out the governor completely. But I don't know what you do. So the only way we will survive is to identify projects. And any person will get this strategy, we won't come in for support this strategy. I work with the person 100%. Identify projects. Pay people part payment. Any man take money, not execute project, we will follow up, we'll know what we'll do with the person. We'll consider the green leg. And you know what we'll do with green legs. So it be very imperative. We don't donate how much money for the war. Talk your truth, say you find 2 people and give them 50 million CFA. Governor will see there for Bamenda. Governor will see there for Bamenda, and because they action. Job 5 is on 2 bias a boy and then say, now 50 million. You are talking about almost $100,000. Say, okay, this is 50 million. Take out the governor of Bamenda. You see, he did not take it. This 50 million, take out the city delegate or city mayor of Bamenda. This is imagine how much money that only the 2 when you take one governor out, that time you know see the game don't change. Now on go thief money, chop money, full put it on. Instead of take out governor and go take out mammy, you don't carry plenty for the market. That mammy na governor. So all we get for know one thing. All man get to put the hands on deck for change this game. Everybody get to put hands on deck for change again. So most likely, I'll lay on tomorrow. One thank all my Yonka Waji show close to 1,000. You know, I'll continue to insist. Say no way, not the official be down for not talk. When I see me and not come up, so no say. For 1 or 2 reasons, maybe I get some personal thing I do, or Facebook don't block and not come on live because they do it every time. They always, sometimes they don't go turn off that my live button and not come on, so I will do it. That's the condition. And each time we come, we even unannounced, because then they have even go announce I'm coming live. If you see and they go block the channel, come. So I don't come start. If you want block about, I'll finish the show. So thank all man. Where you don't come for this show, say may God bless you now. If you never share, you share. You never like, you like. This is very impressive given the condition where the page go through. And we'll be very glad. So all man don't listen. People there they do telegraph. I always know and I say, oh now when I watch me, and I must always go for telegraph. Go share. We don't put a news, we don't put a now for the kid that picking for Bamenda. Now na responsibility. I can't use that I get for share for different platforms. Me they say me should be keep picking them. That's what people are supposed to be doing. Not for tell me say, I go manufacture Ambazonian flag way Facebook not get I put them for Facebook. How go do it? If you do Ambazonian flag, give me Marcian. Find them. Bring them. So all this will be programmed for phones and Samsung and so on and so forth. They come with them already. Thank you, Natu. God bless you, and I will be very grateful every time on this page. Every time. So maybe we try to make sure say we live according to the rules of the game. No to kidnapping. Condemn and anytime support put against kidnapping. It's something that we are not supposed to even be discussing about it. But seemingly, that's what is engulfing our society so quickly. And it must be condemned. Right now, we'll likely be live again tomorrow, but I'm not live for announcement. Hopefully, I will put a tweet out tomorrow for the time. We'll get other things that we want to discuss strictly about this UN Security Council and other things and where they'll come up subsequently. But I don't think I'm going to watch out. And I see the actual airport the other day after my announcement. I'll not talk further. When I watch out for the next days, which will happen either with Douala, Yaoundé, or Bafoussam. Maybe before I want to talk finish, I will surely hear some action. But once it be cleared, we're going to do what we're going to do. No way, not the way be happy win the war. I feel sure now 100%. So thank you so much. If you're not be able to share this show, some people even tell me say you're not be able to share. Go back, go try to share. Come on inside, share. So when I get on our page is the one I get for the follow. Eric Tataw, National Telegraph Africa. The same for Twitter and for YouTube. So thank you so much, and God bless you immensely. Bye bye. Thank you.